get you an update on them 30 over injectors as far as towing power goes. When I bought those things, I've said in my other video, I took the advice from my performance buddy and went ahead and got me these S&S 30 over, and I wasn't expecting the results that I got, honestly, you know. Given the fact that I'm running this as close as stock, I want as clean of an operating vehicle as I can, as fuel efficient as possible. And, you know, 30 over isn't really OEM. 30 over isn't really efficiency, in my opinion. Well, little did I know. I took the advice, put the injectors in. You know, injector modification thing was always for more power, more like horsepower kind of deal, because the OEM, in my opinion, you know, optimized the turbo and the literage and the injectors and the pressure and duration. Everything's optimized, right? In my opinion, but I was wrong. So, well, Mr. S&S, I believe the guy's name is Andrew. What these guys came up with is phenomenal. Very clean, well-balanced injectors. I couldn't be happier, guys. This thing has 500,000, and I absolutely love the performance of it. You know, when I got out of my 21 Mega Cab, a 5th gen, you know, just the low end that truck had, the 4th gen it's leaps and bounds. In my opinion, the 5th gen has quite a bit more low-end torque. That torque is brutal. It's unreal, in my opinion, as far as working. I'm not talking just driving your truck. You're not going to feel that big of a difference. Working the thing with the gooseneck and a heavy one, you know, you got weight dragging you back, but then you got aerodynamics. You know, once you work these trucks, you guys will know what I'm talking about. So when I got out of the 5th gen, got back in my 4th gen, this is my OG, my 2014 Ram I bought ever. This is the first truck I ever bought brand new for myself. And I told myself I'd never sell it. I want this truck to go back to, down to my kid. My oldest son was born in 2014. 3 months after he was born, I purchased this vehicle. Well, this vehicle arrived. Absolutely loved it. You know, life went on. 19 came out, 5th gens were released. And then if you're new to this channel, this is all news to you. My regulars know anytime Ram releases a new product, as far as engine or tranny, I'll go out and test it and then add it to my fleet. Back to these injectors, what blew me away is the ability and how well they fit this 4th gen. How well I can pull on low end and that pipe stays clean. You know, it's not smoky, hazy, laggy, nothing. It's sharp, it's there, it gets the job done, and it gets the job done very well. With the gooseneck, doing about 60 to 65 miles an hour empty, I got 16.4. Well, it was teetering between 16.4 and 16.5 from Spokane to Cooley, Grand Coulee Dam. You know, guys, I'm honestly impressed. I really am. I don't recall that kind of gas mileage with a 36-foot trailer behind me. I think the efficiency came in because the truck had much better low end. Therefore, I didn't have to downshift. What are these cops doing there? No, it's not cops. It's average Joe. It really looked like a Chevy State Patrol in a Ford Explorer. Anyways, it's dusk out here. Camera's actually nice and bright, but it's pretty dark out here. Anyways, the point of this video is to underline the pulling power and underline how clean it is. Sorry, guys. I struggle to stay focused nowadays. Now, the empty gas mileage, it never got better. Give or take, I barely hang on to 20 miles to the gallon driving empty. If I were to do my loop, you know, up on this highway, 65 miles an hour, I would, you know, I'd struggle to maintain 20 miles to the gallon as an average. This truck with OEM injectors, back in the day, there's more to this equation, I know, but back in the day, I could have vouched for, you know, voted for 21.5, 22. I could have signed off for 22 miles to the gallon doing, you know, 65, completely empty, no trailer. As far as my memory serves, you know, all original truck, you know, maybe back when I had 100,000 on it. With the gooseneck, I expected 14.5, 15 miles to the gallon doing the 60 to 65K. Bear with me. So, empty pickup with 100,000 miles on it. I'm going to recap real quick. pickup with 100,000 miles. You know, I could have done 22 miles to the gallon, just sitting at 65 miles an hour. Same pickup, meaning 100,000 miles back in the day when I had 100,000 miles. I say 100,000 because it's broken in, but you know, it's nice and fresh still. Injectors are fresh, everything else. With the gooseneck, same scenario going down to Grand Coulee. I would have expected 14.5, 15, but not 16.4, 16.5. Now, same scenario, truck has 100,000 miles on it. Driving loaded, you know, I would expect that 7.5, 8. And that's exactly what I got with these injectors coming back. So, depends what area, what range you spend most of your time in driving. Just an empty pickup, you're losing efficiency. At least I lost efficiency. Now, as far as loaded, you know, that light loaded, mediocre loaded, because an empty gooseneck's what, about 6, I had a 36 behind me, so that's about a 6,000 pound trailer. You know, these injectors have given more fuel, you know, you have a little more power. You're more efficient. So all in all, I'm super happy. And given the position of this pickup right now, I daily a TRX, you know, anytime I don't need a real diesel or a real truck, a diesel truck, I typically don't drive this truck. But given the fact that given the situation that when I'll be driving this truck because I'm towing, hauling something, these injectors are perfect. And I am blown away with the low end torque that I've achieved with these injectors. That was the biggest thing for me. Like, I was not expecting this kind of clean power, this kind of free, easy going. Free meaning the vehicle is very free, very springy, if you could call it that. Just doesn't care, you know. Just the vehicle doesn't care. It's running what, maybe a 30 horse tune, if you guys want to categorize it. It's an eco tune. There's nothing more or less to it. Not really tuned for power, if you'd call it. It's just economy, you know, and simplicity, I guess, is the biggest key here. But yeah, I couldn't say enough good things about these injectors. I was caught off guard. Never expected 30 over, you know, to give me the results that they did. Did I expect a noticeable gain? Yes. You know, 10-15%. That's what I expected. But what I got, very impressed. So thank you, S&S. No, this isn't a sponsorship. I had to pay for them. But yeah, I think that's the best way I could put it. I've probably attempted this video 5 times and I've went off talking about other things. Help me, Lord, stay focused. I'm going to do y'all a favor. I'm going to try to keep it as focused as possible on these videos and keeping them simple by single topics. One specific topic. Anyways, guys, as always, may the Lord bless you. May y'all a mighty fine day, and keep trucking. Let me know what else you guys want to know about my 500,000 mile truck here. I'm having a blast. I'm really having a blast, you know, to wrap up this video and to kill. Now, hold on a second. Let's do the next one. To kill all those guys curious, what is Paul doing with this truck? I'm enjoying this. We've committed to keeping these 4th gens running, given the fact that these 5th gens are not very. The 5th gen's just not treating us as good as the 4th gens. I'll just leave it at that. So I jumped back in this 500,000 mile truck, and yeah, I better make a video for that because I'm trying to jam so much in such little time, and it makes it confusing for you guys. Anyways, guys, I'll do another video for you. As always, man, Lord bless you. Have a mighty fine day. Ciao, bye.